122 pounder, 10-5, man. Watch the Goodfellas Sports TV, bro.
You guys from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Watch
Goodfellas Sports.
Goodfellas, bro.
Got our official sponsor, Greenwood Stock Trading. If you want to learn how to make some passive income, some extra money, so you can invest in your future and your kids' future, give them a call for a free 10-minute consultation, 281-760-3170. Go get to the bag.
All right, man, I've been trying to get to this video, man. I watched it. Leonard Ellerbe running game. He going around saying he was the one that sent the contracts out for Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. So apparently he must be involved with Tank. I think the petty thing about the situation real quick with Tank was that Mayweather wouldn't allow him to use his gym. I think that was real petty. Then they kind of sat together and reconciled, like, bruh, you want to know why people don't fuck with Floyd, bruh? Shit like that. In the business world, you always got to tell yourself if you're going to be successful, that you got to separate the business from personal. You got to do that. And Floyd Mayweather, I keep telling y'all niggas, he ain't no good businessman. Because that was a petty ass move to make. All right. But nonetheless, Ellerbe go out here talking about Ryan gonna make this and Tank gonna make this and the belts don't matter. My thing is, first thing I would just ask, these interviewers be massaging these dudes' egos and shit, man. And I don't know if it's just, I don't want to be, I don't want to come off disrespectful. I want to keep my access. That's why I just rather not do it, because I'm going to ask questions, real questions, and, they're going to get mad and shit, going to get mad. Oh, you can't be here. No, you can't be back. I'm going to ask real questions. And my question is, why does he continue to hold the regular WBA belt? Riddle me that, Leonard Ellerbe. Why does Tank continue to hold the WBA belt? That's all I want to know. If belts don't matter, why he continue to be in the ranking systems? And everybody know what the deal is. Belts matter only when the person that's belts matter only when they obtainable. When they're easily obtainable, they can go get a belt and easily get it. And then he gets in and say, well, Bob Arum doesn't even think Devin Haney's his best fighter in the stable. He's not a top-ranked fighter. He's a rental. This is his last fight with Top Rank. I doubt he'd be back. Immediately, I doubt if he'd be back. Bill said they fighting for their independence. So, and people wonder, like, why the fans talk like this? Why the fans talk A side, B side? It's Floyd, PBC, and them Leonard Ellerbe. All they do is regurgitate they repeat what they say. The fans repeat what Leonard say. Larry hears something on the internet. Him and Floyd repeated. Oh, Tank's this big star and all this. Why doesn't the ticket revenue replicate the pay-per-view revenue? That's how you know something fishy. That's how you know something. You know how something just too good to be true? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, he's selling this, Honda Civic 2020 for $8,000 and only got 50,000 miles. You like, oh no, man, it's too good to be true. Something wrong with that hoe. Or you got this bad chick at the bar. You ain't even ran no real game. She ready to go back to the hotel with you. Nah, that's too good to be true. I don't even know you. No, sometimes it's too good to be true. But you know where's the disconnect at. And my thing is, the shit ain't adding up to me. If he's such a big star and it's gonna do great pay-per-view, why wasn't like the major outlets there? That's the question. Why wasn't the major outlets there? Like on Floyd fight, all these personalities, Jalen Rose, Stephen A. Smith, why none of them dudes was there? Just being honest. Do it feel like a big fight? Are you counting the days down as a big fight? Nobody really counting the days down. So in his mind, he think, because you think you're bigger, he think they bigger, whatever, but all these dudes need each other. And if belts really don't matter, Leonard boy, just jump. Hey, have Ryan and Tank. Well, you control Tank. Jump out the sanctioned belt body. Don't allow these sanctioned belt bodies to be a part of this and take money from this. Do it without the sanctioned belt bodies. Be a real trailblazer. That's what I would say. Be a real trailblazer. You don't need to sanction the belt bodies. Get out their ranking system. Return their Reginald belt. Their Reggie belt. And move on. But that's how you know it's bullshit, because you still defending the WBA belt and both them jokers still in the sanctioned belt body rankings. So they ain't that big and bad. If they didn't matter, why would Floyd Mayweather face want to be on the WBC belt? Why did Floyd continue to carry a belt throughout his career, throughout his professional career? Even though he elected not to fight his son, why did he get rid of your ass when you made him defend his 147-pound belt and 154-pound WBA belt the same night versus Marcos Maidana? He got mad at your ass. If belts didn't matter, why did that matter to Floyd Mayweather then? You know what I'm saying? If belts didn't matter, why Floyd was going on fight saying he really was undisputed by the letter of the old law being undisputed before the WBO became a requirement. If belts didn't matter. You know? And the biggest one of all, why do y'all continue to be in a sanctioned belt body if they don't matter? It's all about diminishing Devin Haney because they don't think they can go over there and beat Devin Haney and take the belts. They don't. Gervonta didn't think he'd go to Australia and beat George Kambosos neither. He wasn't. They not taking no risks. They safety first. They gonna put their wrist guards on. They gonna put their helmets on. They gonna put their knee pads on. They gonna put their shin guards on. They gonna wrap the nigga in the bubble. That's how Floyd was. Very strategic in picking his opponents. You know, once he made money, he wanted to keep the gravy train rolling. It's safety first. That's all it is. One thing he picked up from Floyd. Duck and dodge as much as possible. Get this money and be done with it. But you got to understand, all this shit going to balance out regardless. So it ain't about the belts. Because if they really felt that way about the belts and they don't matter, why these jokers even want to be ranked in anybody's top 15, top 20, top 50? Riddle me that, Batman. Riddle me that. So that's how you know it's a bunch of malarkey. All it is, as soon as this man dropped the belt, Tank gonna be in position to get the belt. He gonna fight for a belt. Mark my words. When it's a Sanchez, a Rodriguez, a Saul, you know what I'm saying? A Camacho with a belt, he there to fight. One day he gonna pick the wrong motherfucking Latino, man. It's gonna be a motherfucker they ain't never heard of. This nigga done fought more Cruzes and Garcias than anybody in boxing history, I feel like. It's the same thing with Floyd. Floyd wasn't letting no niggas get no opportunities for real. That's what Tank doing. Fighting around all, and at the end of the day, the way Shakur Stevenson building his buzz on the East Coast, niggas gonna really, if Shakur can continue to raise his profile and stay relevant in between this fight somehow, and start getting some TV commercial and recognition and start doing shows and shit, man, he'll put a lot of pressure on Tank to fight. He ain't even got to diss him. See if you get a spot on First Take. See if you get a spot on Stephen A. World. See if you get a spot with Sway. See if you get some TV commercials. These motherfuckers ain't got no hustle, bro. No, they moving. These content creators got more hustle than these boxers, bro. No, see if you can put yourself in those type of positions. Gatorade commercial, Powerade commercial, Apple commercial. Shit, see if somebody can start you a sneaker line, of sneakers, even if you got to start independent. It ain't got to be a smear Tank campaign. It could just be, oh, let me get a brand that I'm relevant with. Let me get something that's gonna people gonna see me and know, and that's gonna help out the overall generational brand for Shakur Stevenson. You know, but nonetheless, but yeah, man, it's a lot of hypocrisy in these statements, and these fans say the same shit. And Ellerbe be saying what they own twist. Ellerbe be saying a lot of what the fans say with his own twist. Oh, these fans don't know how this works and this, that. Like, bro, you don't have a lot of experience at what you do in being successful. Like, Floyd Mayweather was built by Top Rank, and Al Heyman took him to the next level. Right? Y'all couldn't even keep Gervonta Tank Davis happy. And, help him grow his own brand and be a subsidiary of Mayweather Promotions. So, you know, y'all always saying, yo, we don't know how this work. This shit ain't worked for y'all since Mayweather. Let's call it what it is. This ain't worked for y'all, so y'all ain't built nobody else up at PBC. Gervonta is not a star. He can walk through a lot of malls in America and nobody will know who the fuck he is. Let's call a spade a spade. He ain't this big Canelo Alvarez. Like, if you listen to them and you believe, you think he was Canelo Alvarez. He not. He know bigger than nobody else, dog. And if he is known, it's thanks to his knockout power and some of the dumb shit he did outside the ring. And if you really want to know what us being a true superstar is in boxing, you gotta fight Haney, you gotta fight Shakur Stevenson and Lomachenkos, beat them, you know what I'm saying? And once you start having those high profile fights, the energy is totally different. You know, he said, well, I feel like I'm the face of boxing. Come on. Mayweather and Pacquiao still more faces of boxing than Gervonta. Motherfuckers say that shit because they think people gonna attach to it and latch on to it and say it. And it's gonna be contagious, but it's not true. And everybody knows it's not true. He no bigger than Anthony Joshua, even a descendant Anthony Joshua. Dude that's falling fast. But all this hypocrisy talk, y'all wanna know why boxing is sputtering? You know what, boxing is just doing the running man and ain't going nowhere. If anything, they doing the running man on ice and just moving backwards. It's because of fools like Lenoard Ellerbe that give y'all every reason on why big fights shouldn't happen. Because they know they scared to take an ass whooping. That's just what it boiled down to. They scared to lose. But let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and plenty other places. Hit the link tree. Take you everywhere. Peace.